Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So this is a reading for the sign of Pisces, for money. A reading about money, work, finances, your career in 2023. For the masculine, the feminine, anybody resonating with that energy. And yeah, take what resonates only. I will tell you one condition here. Otherwise, it says this reading is not for you. If you got money, if you're successful, if you're happy at your job or in your life, your career as a Pisces, you're one of the lucky few. And then this reading here is not for you. I can see people being burdened, under that sign because of their own condition. Like, I'm not doing well, I'm not feeling well. How can work be fine with me? In this year, it says too, like pressing the reset button. Some people here starting from scratch. If you check it right now, you ain't got to think. Like, I have to really start doing better. And some others here, I can feel too, like a renewal in 2023. Maybe a new job or this kind of thing, but it's definitely that idea, a new job or starting working, that type of change. And I hope that you have heard me. Believe me, into this force of wands, me being in union, like, I spilled everything I had to. Somebody here, I have to tell you to, like, start fighting for yourself. Because normally you don't have a thing. This is really where the energy condenses. People who really, you have to stand up, get out of bed, do all these things and fight. If that's the case, it will be more the problem. That's what I've come here to tell you. 2023, you got to see yourself doing something with your life. You got to see yourself working for some of you. And it's amazing. I can see it too, like a change in position. Believe me. Either going towards working and you have not been working lately, or changing jobs or relocating. There will be a split, in your work life. Especially if you're not happy with it for the moment. Somebody here, this type of feelings are going to bother you. Either, I don't have a job, the world keeps turning and I don't have my spot in it, when it comes to working, just being active like anybody else. Somebody's going to really feel some way about that. You will see it like, how do you call it in English, your CV? Yeah, there will be nothing to write about for some of you. Your journey, somebody's going to feel some way about this and even regret, like never working. Yeah, which is why I'm here to tell you to wake up, like stand your ground. And I'm right about this, accurate. And some people here would have cried tears, because of that idea, like why I don't work. Yeah, it's normal. Don't you know that, like psychologically, one of the main factors of somebody, like for somebody to be depressed or not feeling good, whether they are active professionally or not. That's the number one. It's the only question that some of these doctors will ask you in ER. Are you working or not for the moment? The moment you say no, they already have a diagnosis on you, or they can, look more. You don't have to believe me. The truth is, this year is very important. It says, everything starts with that end. I can see you starting something. Somebody here, you need to go back to the idea of working. Because maybe it's that remote to you. You have to do it. You have to work. Start a new job. I'm not seeing depression yet, or this type of hint, so maybe it's just an excuse at this point here. Sometimes you can be depressed too long. It starts like, or so long, it starts becoming a habit. To some of you, is this type of energy. If so, it's more like laziness that is like burdening some of you. And I have to go on, to see some more of this mental energy, because I believe there is more. But being lazy, if you're listening to me, you got that spirit too if you're not working. You see, more mental energy. Some of you, it is depression. Some of you, it's a little bit more subtle. It's like, I'd rather worry and question myself and question life and always be like, in that mode instead of going out to actually find a job. And you know, into this King of Cups here, you know, I don't know how to explain him, but believe me, I'm right about the energy, about that tough love. Especially if you're a man, you're listening to me, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, King of Cups, you gotta get your stuff together. Instead of being there like dwelling on it. Believe me, it's the energy, and let me acknowledge him. Some of you, you're too busy feeling instead of working. Which is why you got to get a hold on your feelings. It's an energy thing. To me, it's your own energy that is sticking you to the ground, Pisces, because you're too busy feeling. Somebody here, you're absolutely careless. Into this Queen of Wands here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, you don't give a F about anything. It's like life passing you by. Probably in bed, sleeping, either being depressed or in that really dark energy, but you don't take care of anything. The cycles of like day and night, they're none of your concern. This is some bad energy for some of you. It's like life itself doesn't even worry you anymore. I can see it here. And you get that feeling too while you're over there not giving the F. Yeah, the world, it keeps on turning and growing and revolving. You don't have to, believe me. It will keep on going with or without you. Somebody is an excuse. The fact that you say you're depressed is all that it is. It's your excuse, the thing you're holding on to. And to me, some of you, you're growing more and more into this like persona. I'm the depressed one. Okay, but you know, believe me, it's deeper than that. Somebody here, you just like to drift away, to dream or something like that of what life could have been. I hope you're following, you know, it's Pisces for you. That's fine if you're young. But imagine you think like this, you're getting older too. You see why it will be a problem into that Temperance card, like the time and things like this. You don't have to, believe me. The problem in this, what is playing against you is time. So you want to be there like drifting away and fantasizing, okay. But time will remind you of reality. That MFing energy, I'm telling you. Meaning, you know, don't get burnt at this here. Seeing your life, you know, walking you by, I'm telling you. And working is part of it. There's something here that has to do with me, and I will share it here. For Pisces, you need to find something that fulfills you spiritually as well. One of these jobs there. You need to be happy where you're working, believe me. And I can see it here, whether you're a man or a woman. In this, you're a typical Pisces, and I'm here to tell you it's important that you'll find something that you like. And it's a bit deeper into this code that you actually really like, you know, I enjoy just waking up to go to work. Pisces energy for you, this is the only way you can be happy. Somebody here has got to give into this energy. And I will tell you how you will know. Furthermore, is the fact that somebody, if I don't see the Virgo now, forgive me. Myself, I don't like anything on my cards. But that Pisces energy, you see the problem if somebody has to provide for you. If you got to ask somebody to have your money, you see why this energy, it has to bother you. And some of you, it comes down to that. Can't provide for your own self, is somebody else who gives you. And that's your life, you know. And to me, you have to see more to expand. I'm very happy I'm seeing Pisces and not like the devil and these type of cards, you know, because me, I'm screening for what you call it, addiction. Addiction might be a problem as we're speaking about Pisces, but the truth is it's deeper than that. It's just you're just not happy. Some of you, you're just not happy in the spirit, you know, you can't see, like, what can I do or what should you do to be happy? Work, incorporate that, believe me. And it says it here, you know, true happiness, you have to do something, like give your part when it comes to this society here. There's no way around it if you want to see it spiritually. It says it here, a lot of you are unemployed, listening to me. One more card. And how people judge you. The people who actually work is also having an effect on you. But if that's the case, is karma, then you know why that is, because you gotta be active in this thing. If I were you, I would stop being the Pisces and stop channeling energies, either from the past, like, you know, that melancholic, nostalgic, dreaming, drifting away. If I were you, I would snap out of this and start to, like, want to get better. And for that to happen, you have to work too. This change here, it has to happen in somebody's life, you know, for them to get better. Like, I gotta go back to an active life. You see part where you hide the fact that you don't have anybody. So worried about love energy. Is what you keep nourishing, the fact that you ain't got nobody. That's why you don't work, or, you know, your work life is not on point. And some of you just cannot let go of that energy here. Meaning it's going to be difficult for you to get, like, up and start working. This year is a problem for you, Pisces. Maybe you will hear me. And for some of you, it's a big one in your life. To be continued, but you know of the energy. Get up, wake up, you know. Just do everything you need to do in order to work again. And the most important, find happiness in that job. And you see that Union card is what I've come here to tell you. And this energy is accurate for a lot of you. Is where your focus should remain in 2023. I gotta go back out there, you know, instead of thinking of who loves you and who not. Sorry, you know, somebody's ringing my bell. Sorry about that. So, loves me, I'm very intuitive into this energy that I just felt. Addiction is here after all for a lot of you. Some kind of substance or this and that, because me, you know, this disruptive energy, I see it as devil energy too. So I'll shuffle one last time, and then there is one card for you, because this here is a little bit vicious, you know. If that's the case, and I can feel it, like also something sticking you to the ground. So let's see if we see the Magician or the Devil's card. There is no way. Somebody being depressed, absolutely, because of these energies that I can feel after all. And I'm looking in the right direction, you see. Is also a little bit of negative energy. The one that tries to make it so that you wouldn't be happy. I've felt it, like, you know, don't send the message. This is when I will extend it. You don't have to believe me into that King of Cups. This is what I am. I can feel everything. Yeah, I was trying to send out this message and something was trying to stop me from it, and I'm right about that. It's possible to either you're dealing with addiction, but most likely with negative energy. And then it says end of the story for the whole family, meaning anybody who has listened to me so far. And I've figured it out for you guys. I paid attention. It's an energy thing too. And it showed earlier too. You ain't got to believe me. Why is that block? Like, don't speak. You have like a negative energy onto you. And one of it says, you know, it does not want to see you happy, therefore you cannot work. Revealed though. It's like a spirit that is trying to render you like useless or dead, like a zombie, like you wouldn't do anything. And I'm here to tell you that these things here, they can be reversed when you see them too. So some of you, you got this type of spirit, the spirit that wants you to be dead and you're alive at the same time. Like a zombie. The Walking Dead, for some of you, you know if the energy is accurate, you know. And some of you even try to hide it from other people, how bad you're doing. And this energy is a little bit hidden too. It's a negative one. That's right there with you for some of you. You stay home all the time, you don't go out, you probably don't have friends, you don't enjoy life. And for some of you, the cherry on top, you don't even work. That's how this thing, you know, burdens you. It's an energy thing, like an entity. And I can tell you a hint too, for some of you, my dear Pisces, who converse with the dead. And situations like this, like dwelling on the dead, you're the ones I'm really talking about then. And this is it. I believe this is what I had to give, like, you know, this guidance here. This is my last card. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye. Spirit saying to me, I am fast here. What am I chasing? You know, if it's not the devil, because I can feel that energy. Some of you is simply like dealing with magics. You see like rituals and this and that. My dear Pisces, the stuff you like, yeah? To some of you, that energy is playing against you. In this year, somebody was careless about negative energies. You don't have to believe me, like going forward towards something that they didn't understand. And then they got hurt in the making because of these powers that they have encountered into this devil here. I hope that you have heard these loves. Bye, my loves.